A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, it, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women. But that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife. Right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble.
Yeah, absolutely. I like when two horny niggas sit down and start talking about the Bible.
We still with Cam?
Yeah.
Can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed.
Yeah.
And so
that is absolutely not true.
I was about to say, come on, man.
All right, we can stop you now. Y'all gotta stop.
They gotta increase the tariff on these mics, man.
Come on, you about broke one. We gonna see how much.
Man, I ain't broke that, man. They gotta increase the tariffs on this wife. I'm talking about wives on these mics, man.
On wives too.
Look, price is going up. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Right messenger, right message, wrong messenger to an extent.
Because I feel like we've heard messages like that somewhat, and I just don't like that. I feel like podcasts like that, they try to generalize everyone. I feel like everyone does a good job of generalizing everything. Like there is not A and B. Like everything is the iPhone. It's not no Android.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
100%. So this is why I feel like I look at, and for those who I know, that's Ace Metaphor, who's going through the biggest breakup of a podcast, it seems like.
Or did they break up?
Yeah, pretty much. Two people left. I stopped following up because the other girl.
I never followed them.
The other girl who like left and started announcing all types of stuff, you could tell she was a really emotionally unstable. And I'm not the type anymore for the last couple of years to follow emotionally unstable people online.
Got you.
Because it's too much. It's too much.
It is a lot to unpack.
The spiral is fun for the first few days, but then when you realize at the end, like this is going to end bad.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't need to see the train crash. Just let me know.
Yeah.
So I don't follow them anymore. But when he's sitting down with Cam Newton, who by all accounts,
Cam Newton.
Yeah. Y'all know y'all feelings on Cam, what everybody does. But I don't like this this whole thing, what you just said. I don't like the most men. It ain't most men who just look at women as sex.
Yeah.
It's not most men who don't like women's personalities.
Yeah.
Most men do. A lot of us value women.
Yeah.
So I don't like that conversation. I get what he's trying to say though, but a lot of us got dick discipline. Sorry. If we could just start keeping it real, a lot of us can handle ourselves. We know what's going on. Like, and also at the end, a lot of dudes got wives for what no, bruh. I'm sorry. As a married man.
I don't have wives just because like you like your wife. You saw the value that she adds to you. It wasn't just,
bro.
She throw it in a circle the right way, which is a plus.
Is a plus. But how much sex can you have if you don't like her personality, her as a whole, and what she's doing?
You can get tired of them.
Yeah, like it ain't, bruh. Like, so I look at it like I don't deal with, and it's gonna sound bad.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Also, Mod has a job, so anything I say does not reflect him, his employer, his wife, his children, or anything.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely. So please do not look. I got a job too, but it's a little bit flexible. I don't deal with women who I don't like personality-wise at all. And if I do deal with you and I don't really like your personality, everything is transactional.
Got you.
So whether that's you or my client, whether that's, hey, I'm buying something from you.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, because any other woman that I deal with, I like her as a person. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't talk to no woman on the phone who I don't like personally. I don't talk to text no woman who I don't like her personality. It's literally cut and dry. Yeah. And if it's not that, it's transactional with you. And I like to keep it that way because Why am I talking to you if I don't value you or don't like you? Okay, I'm here for a goods or service. Cool. Give me that so I can dip out. What's your thoughts? Well, I'm over here just talking.
I mean, it's echoing what you say. Initially, I think some people do think like that, but that's not the majority. Yeah. Wrong, good, decent message, wrong messengers.
Yeah.
Wrong platform.
Oh my gosh.
For it to be placed on. But I'm just not a fan of them generalizing those topics, because I feel that these type of topics occur, and everybody, I won't say everybody, but even on my timeline, I saw a lot of women running with that because I feel like it can now speak to their experience, which I'm not here to negate anybody's experience. Your experience is your experience.
Yeah.
But when you hear these type of men having this type of rhetoric, it's like, oh yeah, like I told you. So now let's reshare it. And it's like, okay, cool. If it was a dude, saying the opposite, just focusing on, if you get someone that's of quality and you really enjoy them and you're around them and all that, that's not going to get reshared. But come on, it's the internet.
Yeah.
So that's what we expect anyway.
We telling the truth today? If we telling the truth, most women don't like most men. If we're going to use his logic, then I want him to say the opposite. Most women don't like most men if they don't have resources. And that's fine.
Gotcha.
Because go try to holler at a girl you have no resources for.
Sure, what we doing?
Yeah, she going to be like, what are we here for?
What we doing?
Now, I believe that most women like dudes who ain't creepy. Now, if it's me, I want to tell the truth. I believe most women like dudes who ain't creepy.
Yeah.
Who ain't trying to get in their pants all the time and who are funny.
Especially funny.
If you funny, she don't care about how tall you are, how ugly you are. As long as you ain't creepy, she there for a great time, right?
Yeah, keep on laughing.
And that's how most men are. Look, I didn't seen it work. I done seen some dudes crack.
It's funny because that head nod was us being on the same page. Like,
yeah, it's gonna get cracked. But it's like, but if you ain't, then it becomes the resource game. Like, all right, she might be transactional with you.
Yeah,
and you got to respect that. And I respect it because with me, like I said, bro,
what are we doing?
You not sitting looking in my face, because then I got to explain to my girl why you here.
Yeah, what are we doing?
And she be looking like, why is she? How we know her?
Bro, it's funny when you marry, if there's ever a female that comes up, you better have the backstory. Hey, this is so and so. I know so and so from blah blah blah.
Hey,
this is so and so. You know so and so.
Then I met you.
Everybody I know, I would be like, let me make sure you.
Yeah,
wife.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is that.
I said this on the pod a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 months ago. I had a shorty who wanted to come and like hang out. She wanted to meet me somewhere and hang out with me and my kid. And I was just like,
she babysitter?
No, she wasn't babysitting. Like, she was like, yo, we should go here and eat.
Yeah.
Me, you, your son, cool. And I was just like, how am I gonna explain this to my girl?
Yeah.
You know what? I can't. So we didn't go out to eat. Yeah. Dub that. Stay in here. Because I'm like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Hold on, let me play this intro.